Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. Today it is foundation featured and it is a new drugstore foundation stick. It is the Loreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick. Sunscreen SPF 27. Now, Loreal Infallibles have been good to me and not so good to me. So the the Infallible, what is that called? Is it Pro Glow Matte? You know what I'm talking about, the matte one. And then there's the total cover. Those are good. But then I made the mistake of using the Pro Glow the other day in a video, and one of you pointed out, you're like, it has alcohol. It has denatured alcohol. And I'm like, what? And sure enough, it does. There are foundations from like a year or two ago that I never checked if they had alcohol or what kind of alcohol in them. And I've always been worried about like lavender oil and orange and peppermint and stuff like that, that I ignored that ingredient anyway. And so I was like, oh, Pro Glow, yeah. And then I'm like, oh my God, no. So anyway, this though I think is good. I picked shade 403 Buff. So I am freshly washed, sunscreened, and wearing my Wizard of Oz blouse. Just kidding. Yeah, and my skin is so amazing because I did the Dermaflash. So if you didn't see that video, I will link it above, below, whatever, so you can see. Okay, I'm gonna do a beauty blender on this side. I'm gonna do a brush on this side, and then I'm gonna wear it all day and give you a final check-in tonight. This actually looks like a good match. It's a little pink on my neck. Look how much it's like just, it's skipping over my pores. Okay, although it's not necessarily a bad thing. We just need to blend. Here I'm using my fingers and not my sponge. Sometimes with stick foundations, I find that if you work it in with your fingers or a sponge, it kind of just needs to be pressed in the skin. It's not, I mean, I'll wipe it on my neck. This is kind of a nice, almost a touch-up foundation. Maybelline also launched a stick foundation, so let me know. I think is it their Super Stay? Yeah, I think it's their Super Stay formula, not their Fit Me formula. So let me know if you want to review that too, have a review of that too. I do have it, so I was kind of debating, do I do Maybelline or L'Oreal today? That's a pretty natural coverage. That's a pretty good close match. I mean, yeah, I don't look like, you know, death over here. So that's pretty good. This is Decor. This is an Amazon brush line. Or I should say a brush line I found on Amazon. I think they reached out to me and sent it to me. It's pretty affordable. It's kind of a Sigma dupe. I keep finding all these Sigma dupes. I haven't bought a Sigma brush in so long. Okay, so the brush version is working too, and I know some of you think brushes are kind of harsh for sensitive skin because it just kind of moves the product around and can irritate, but actually this brush is pretty soft and this formula is pretty malleable. Like it really wants to blend and move, but also kind of, it doesn't do weird skippy stuff. I'm gonna just get right there because I seem to forget that. This won't replace your sunscreen, but it's kind of nice to know that if you use it as a touch-up stick, it's got sunscreen in it, so that's a bonus. Because that's what I'm thinking this would be good for. It's almost like this touch-up stick. So far I'm pretty pleased with the finish. It's nice. It's, you know, it's not really matte, it's not really dewy. It's kind of a semi in between. It doesn't feel either drying or too wet. I picked out my Flower Beauty concealer. The shade is, what is this, light? That's just light. Drew is making her rounds on other channels, so I thought I would just pull out my Flower Beauty and let her know she's welcome on my channel anytime. I'll be the one beauty guru older than she is. Because I think she did, I saw her do Nikki and I saw her do Toddy. I'm like, care to hang out with a 40-something-year-old like yourself? Which is funny because Drew Barrymore seems kind of like a perpetual 19-year-old. I'm sure she is that way, like in spirit too. I just can't get over the fact that she's like 42. I like this concealer. Alrighty, I'm going to use some e.l.f. setting powder because we're in a drugstore mode, and this is, I believe, the luminous version of the HD, but I do just a light dusting because, well, you know me. One, I don't want to disturb what I've already done with the foundation. Two, I don't want to make my skin too dry feeling. I want to kind of just set what's there without like baking or, yeah, that's nice. So let me give you a close-up. I'm pleased. I am. This is a good foundation stick. It goes on smooth. Even the brush side works. So yeah, I'm pleased. I'm gonna fill in with eyeshadow and all the other stuff to finish my face, and then I will give you another check-in. Okay, I am back. I have all my makeup on, and so far so good. Everything has gone on smoothly. It hasn't been disrupted. It is not doing weird things, so I am pleased. Yes. Good. My eyebrows. Yeah, so far, I mean, I like it. I do. So I am going to wear this for a good 6 to 8 hours, and then I will give you a final check-in and we can just see what happened. I won't look this fresh, but fingers crossed I'll look decent. Okay, see you in a bit. Alrighty, I am back with my, let's see here, it is 7 o'clock. It's been 8 hours. I have been wearing this foundation for 8 hours. Yes, I did reapply my lipstick because it was not pretty. So, I look okay, right? Don't I look okay? I look okay. I mean, I look a little less fresh, a little wilted maybe, but it's not bad. Now, hold up, let me show you. It's doing, I don't know if you can see, but it's doing a little bit of the pinpoints into the pores, and only on this side, not on this side. Could that be because of the technique with the brush? Something to consider. My chin, it always breaks down. That is just the nature of my chin. My chin is both dry and oily. It is so weird, and I think that that's me, and maybe not necessarily a foundation's fault. I'm just gonna go with that. But for my nose redness, I would say that it hasn't worn off as much as some others have in the past, so this isn't too awful. Sometimes I can look really red around my nose by the end of the day, where foundation has just gone. But I feel like this is smooth. Everything is kind of smooth through here. It didn't go into my lines. So yeah, not bad. And like I said, I really think that the Beauty Blender or any kind of beauty sponge that's damp does a better job of distributing the product and pressing it into the skin instead of the brush, because I've got some texture issues going on over here. I think. I mean, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, I don't have it on this side, but I have it on this side. So, all right. So there you go. That's the Loreal Infallible stick. Okay. I'm pretty pleased. Yeah. Not a bad foundation. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you are subscribed to my channel. I hope you have clicked the notification bell. And I hope you give this video a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.